Yo, what's up guys, it's your boy Jay. We're here to do a Mohawk fade Colombian style. We're gonna start with a clipper, no guard, lever close, and we're gonna go ahead and create that baseline. We're gonna start from the front part. This is gonna be our starting point. We're gonna go halfway with it using the flicking motion, and then we're gonna start from the finishing point and we're gonna connect these lines. This way it's easier for y'all guys. Alright guys, now we're just gonna repeat the same process on the other side. This is the only step that we're gonna do continuously, because from now on we're gonna focus on one side and then we're gonna jump to the other. Alright guys, we're gonna make sure that both of our sides are symmetrical, so we're gonna use our comb as a tool just to make sure they are, just like you'll see right now on the screen. Now with a clipper, no guard, lever open, we're gonna go ahead and create that first guideline by going a finger up. We're gonna use the flicking motion like we do with every fading step. I got tired of walking around with a mask on, smiling but my heart singing sad songs. Now with the number one guard, lever open, we're gonna go ahead and create the second guideline by using the same process and going up about a finger. Now with our 1.5 guard, lever close, we're gonna go ahead and go up a little bit less than the usual, because this way we can fade up without creating any type of lines. With the same guard, just open that lever and go up a little bit more. Using the number 2 guard, lever close, we're gonna go up a little bit more like we did with our last guards, but this time we're just gonna over exaggerate that flicking motion. Now with the number 3 guard, lever close, we're gonna go ahead and blend the fade into the top part, and the key to do this is over exaggerating the flicking motion just like I'm doing right now. Now using our 0.5 guard, using the lever midway and all the way close, we're gonna go ahead and erase that midline that was created between the first guideline and the second guideline. We're gonna use our corners, and also we're gonna use the flicking motion as usual, and also remember to go against the growth pattern to fully erase this line. Now without any type of guard, lever all the way closed or midway open, we're gonna go ahead and erase that bottom line or baseline like we call it. Remember to use the corners of the clipper and also to use the flicking motion. Now with our Babyliss trimmer, we're going to proceed and clean right below where the baseline was. This is gonna make stuff easier for us. This way we're gonna remove the rest of the bottom hair without going too high and messing up the fade. Alright, after we're done with that, we're gonna go ahead and remove that bottom layer of hair, and due to the fact that we did the last step, it's gonna be easy. Now with our shaver guys, we're gonna use it below where the baseline was. We're gonna clean all that area, and whenever we reach into the point where the baseline was, we're gonna use the flicking motion to create a smooth transition. Alright guys, now I'm just gonna do some detail work. I like doing my detail work with my 0.5 guard. This is my favorite guard to do that. And this is just my personal opinion guys, and you don't gotta do this step. This is an extra step. If you feel ready to do it, fuck it, do it. You don't learn if you don't fuck up, you know. Alright, we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. I'm gonna go over it quick. This is no guard, lever open, 1/2 inch up. Now with our number 1 open, we're gonna go another 1/2 inch up using the flicking motion. Now put on the 1.5 guard. We're gonna use a lever close and we're gonna barely go up. Now with the number 2 guard lever close, barely go up 2. Now with the number 3 lever close, we're gonna over exaggerate the flicking motion to finally blend the bottom part with the top part. Use the 0.5 guard, halfway open, halfway closed. Use the corners and the flicking motion to erase the midline. No guard lever close and in between, using the corners and the flicking motion to erase baseline. Clean with trimmer right below where the baseline was to easily remove the bottom hair and then remove the bottom hair. Use the shaver on the area below the baseline and use the flicking motion when reaching to it. Now we're gonna proceed with our scissor work and styling. Before you do this, make sure you wet the hair pretty good to easily manage it. After wetting my hair pretty good, I'm gonna go ahead and start working on sections. This is gonna allow me to work better and give me a more accurate work. I'm gonna use my left hair as my guide and I'm gonna cut the rest at the same length. Alright, now I'm gonna grab my thinning shears and I'm gonna start cleaning those bulky areas for a better transition. Alright, now I'm gonna start styling my client hair. I'm gonna put my heat on medium because I don't want to damage his hair, and I'm gonna work towards my client's preferences. Alright guys, it's time to do a hairline. I did put some hot spray before I start working on it. I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna provide me a better surface to work on. I'm gonna start from the middle. This is gonna be my guide, and then I'm gonna pick a side. In this case, it was left. I'm gonna start working towards it, and when I'm done, I'm gonna start working on the other side. Make sure you don't go too high up and keep things as straight as possible. Alright guys, now that we're done with our hairline, we're gonna go ahead and hit it with our enhancements. As y'all can see, the hairline is crispy already. So the only reason that I'm adding my enhancements is to make it pop out even more. So I don't want to hear nothing about the enhancements, guys. Ooh, this is my favorite part, guys. I love breaking a blade, and we're gonna go ahead and hit with our blade anything that needs to be hit with a blade, you know what I'm saying? So yeah guys, just repeat. And yeah, I almost forgot to do the back. Now I'm just gonna style my client hair with some styling powder. If you're wondering where you can get this, you can get this and all the other products used in the video down in my description. Alright guys, this is how our mohawk looks like. If you like it and you want to learn how to do more haircuts like this, subscribe, hit the likes button. That really helps me, and you'll have a good one. Peace.